Just to clarify, Matt still isn't here.
Yeah, Matt's not here, but he's played games before, so I'm fine waiting for him. We'll wait to do the toss-ups until he shows up. Great. So, welcome to the first round of K-Agon 2. K-Agon 3? K-Agon, is this 3? The script says 2. It's 2? Awesome. Welcome to K-Agon 2. I have a few brief reminders before we begin play. Players, that's you, may lodge challenges to the moderator, that's me, via chat or orally. Players may lodge a challenge directly after a question or a score check. If a player experiences technical difficulties, please let the moderator, that's me, know as soon as possible. If these arise during a question, I, the moderator, have discretion to allow more or less time or pause the round entirely for an answer to be given. Are there any questions for me at this time? No, great, wonderful. Then I have an Aurelia passage, which, even though Matt's not here, he should know because he wrote it. Great, look at that in chat, and I'm going to read it now for you. Aurelia he polis edoke en Aegypto en sun te megale oikia kai te hippo. Tres kaidaka to dii agonas megalus en to kunegatiko teatro Alexandreias et theorun. Telos orgis mene heidehe hippos oikade erxen anabainusa. Zdeuste dois agosin chairon, de doiquian ten hippon radios adapere, eston engus to teatru statbon. Eloi. Any questions on my Greek? I will read Greek in the round much slower than that. It's just the Aurelia passage. We're all looking at it. Hi, Matt Thomas. I just did the Aurelia passage. Do you very much want me to do it for you?
No, I'm fine.
Cool. See, I told you guys. Would you rename yourself and then we'll get this bird in the air?
Question.
Yes.
Can we use words other than buzz to buzz?
Yeah, I'm gonna, once I start reading a toss-up, if I see your name, I'm calling you. Unless it's probably something like, oh God, my computer's exploding and I have so much time to type this message out. But like, don't do that. Just have your computer explode. Great. There are no test questions in this year's tournament, no bragging rights to be spent at participating realtors. Instead, these all count for points. Great. Toss-up number 1 for any player on any team. Who ignores the repeated advice of a man born on the same night as him named Polydamas? Noah McThenia.
Hector.
Hector is correct. Ignores his wife's cautionary story of the death of Aetion, her father, and ignores Priam's and Hecuba's pleas not to fight Achilles was the rest of the question. Bonus 1. Aetion ruled a city of what name at the foot of Mount Placus before Achilles killed him while sacking it?
Hypolation Thebes is
So
just the first word.
I think we just need Thebes, right? Because they describe that it's at the bottom of like Mount Placus, so just be Thebes. I mean, I don't think we can lose hypoplation. It's fine. Thebes, final answer.
I can take Thebes. Hypoplation is the word you were looking for Hypoplation Thebes, or Cilician Thebes, if you want to be really fancy. Bonus 2. In Iliad 12, Polydamas unsuccessfully advises Hector to retreat when he sees what type of animal harm an eagle that is carrying it, causing the eagle to drop it among the troops.
Snake, I think.
Probably a snake, right?
Yeah.
Because like the snake like manages to bite and then like falls, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. A snake, final answer.
It is a snake. You know, for real cool guy points, while I pull up my clock, do you know what color that snake is?
Red, maybe.
It's blood red.
Blood red.
You have 2 cool guy points.
Henry, just to check, can you just check the score sheet? Am I putting everything in all right? And are you getting the buzzer point?
Yes,
at the end of the
I'm
round?
getting the buzz point.
Okay.
They'll go in at the end.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
so you're doing great.
You're doing score, timekeeping and everything.
Yes, I
as
am.
well?
Now that I have my
Awesome.
clock.
Good to go.
Great. Wonderful. Let's move on to toss-up number 2 for any player on any team. Seeking to recrown Astuages, whom his father may have fought at a battle that ended after a solar eclipse, what ruler crossed the Halys Nikhil?
Croesus.
Croesus is correct. Halys River to unsuccessfully attack Cyrus the Great and destroy his own great empire. Bonus 1 for 2431. Croesus's kingdom, Lydia, used what naturally occurring alloy to produce early coins?
It's like electrum, right?
Yeah, electrum. Yeah.
The top tier alloy.
Electrum, final answer.
Electrum is correct. It is a top tier alloy. It's gold and silver. Bonus 2. Name Croesus's father, a man who fought the Medes at the Battle of the Eclipse and likely introduced these coins.
Bruh moment. Okay. Lydian names, people. What's our linguistic skills like?
Have we read Herodotus, people?
Croesus, son of some dude.
I'd like an answer, please.
Cambyses?
No, I'm sorry. That's a name in the family that's around there. But we're looking for Aluates or Aluaces, sometimes written with the sigmas, depending if you're reading Herodotus or not. So you got 15 on 2. Toss up number 3 for any player on any team. Fine quarters for women. Aika, Molon, Matt Thomas
Sparta.
is correct. Molon Labe and either with your shield or upon it are all examples of what cities' terse sayings, which are also called laconic. For what it's worth, Matt Thomas, I told Kearney that I also would buzz on Malone. So you got the moderator cool buzz point.
I thought it on Ica.
Yeah, but you confirmed it on Malone. Bonus 1. What Spartan declared Molon Labe in response to a demand by an enemy ruler?
Just Leonidas, right?
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know who else this would be. Okay, Leonidas, final.
Leonidas is correct. Bonus 2. The response of Aika, or if, was given to Philip II's threat, if I invade Laconia, I will throw you out. However, this was the Spartans' second laconic response to Philip, because they had previously answered neither to which question?
Huh? Okay, I have no idea. Like literally no idea what this is going for.
Probably like surrender or something. You know?
Ooh, yeah, that's actually good. What would the other option be? Surrender or die?
I'd like an answer, please.
Go for it.
Surrender or die, final answer.
Nah. The question was, should I, Philip II, come as friend or foe? And they said neither. Those Spartans. You got 15 on 3. Great. Yeah. Toss up number 4 for any player on any team. What genre is addressed in the extant work of an author from Amasia and in a 10-book 2nd century AD work called Helados Periegrisis, Noah McThenia?
Travel.
I could take travel. I could take geography, travel, cultural geography, or travelogue. Treatises respectively written by Strabo and his literary successor Pausanias. Bonus 1. Pausanias' description of Greece is primarily focused on cultural geography, but does contain some naturalism and botany in its last section, echoing what author's Historia Plantarum?
Aristotle did botany stuff.
I was
Wait.
also thinking Aristotle, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have no idea what we're going for here. You want to do Aristotle?
Yeah, just do it.
Answer, please.
Aristotle, final answer.
It's Theophrastus. Bonus 2. At what place in Attica does Pausanias begin the first book of his descriptions of Greece?
Cape Sunium.
Okay, I did not know that.
I don't know if we have to go Sunion, right? Because it would change slightly for Greek. But Cape Sunium, final answer.
Yes, I could take either. Sunium or Sunion. You got 15 on 4. I like it. Toss up number 5 for any player on any team. What property, lost in a Greek word's first syllable if it also occurs in the second syllable per a law advanced by Anand? Answer, please.
Oh, stress.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Matt Thomas is also buzzed in.
Aspiration.
Aspiration is correct. Advanced by Herman Grassmann occurs in the letters he, theta, and p, which are pronounced with an exhalation of breath. Aspiration or aspirated, some way communicating that you put breath on it. Bonus 1. What is the meaning of the verb trepo, which was originally trepo before the initial aspirate dissimulated?
Okay, yeah. To nourish, final answer.
I got like feed, support, educate, thicken, cause to grow. Amazingly, nourish is not on the page, but I'm gonna take it. Bonus 2. For the adjective tachus, give the Attic comparative, a form that had aspirates in the first 2 syllables before the sound changes described by Grassmann's law occurred.
I think that's right. Taton, final.
Yeah. Because you said it, I don't have to ask you about that. Oh, taton, omega. For a full 20 points on 5. And Joe, at the quarter mark, what do we look like?
After 5 questions, I sure hope that Fourscore and a lot of years ago has 85 points. Suck has yet to score, and TJHSST has also yet to score.
All right, 300 points still on the table. We're out here, we're playing K-Agon, we're having a good time. Yeah, we're playing with our friends. I can't imagine a better summer evening activity than playing K-Agon with my friends. Except for maybe reading K-Agon to my friends. Haha. Toss up number 6 for any player on any team. Gold leaf tablets from southern Italian graves give eschatological advice to followers of what religion? Which Saif?
Pythagoreanism?
No, I'm sorry. Good guess though. I like it. I will start that one over. Gold leaf tablets from southern Italian graves give eschatological advice to followers of what religion, which believed that the Titans ate the dismembered pieces of Noah McThenia.
Orphism.
Orphism is correct. Zagreus's body and followed literature supposedly written by Eurydice's husband. Orphism, or the Orphic religion. Bonus 1. The 2 longest poems in the Orphic hymns are the Lithica on the properties of various stones and an Orphic reworking of what epic poem in which the role of Orpheus is significantly elevated relative to the original?
The Argonautica, right?
Nautica, yeah.
The Argonautica, final answer.
The Argonautica is correct. Bonus 2. The Titan's destruction of Zagreus is often identified with what Maenadic ritual in which followers of the god would ritually dismember animals or human beings? Give me a Greek word.
I believe you,
Oh.
Matt.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, go for it, Matt. Go for it.
Sparagmos, final.
Sparagmos is correct. For a full 20 on 6. Toss up number 7 for any player on any team. What city accepted pleas from the tyrant Terillus to end an Nikhil? Answer.
Mytilene?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Mytilene. I'll repeat the toss-up. What city accepted pleas from the tyrant Terillus to end an exile that the forces of Acragas had imposed, beginning an invasion that culminated in 480 BC with its defeat of at Himera under the command of Hamilcar? Saif.
Carthage?
Carthage is correct. Bonus 1 for suck. What Syracusan tyrant, the predecessor to Hero, led the victorious forces at Himera alongside Theron of Acragas?
Is this Dionysius the First?
I have
I'm just going to say Dionysius and hope we get prompted. Dionysius?
No, I'm sorry. This is Gello or Gelon of Syracuse. Bonus 2. A crucial point in the engagement came when the Syracusans intercepted a letter that Hamilcar had sent asking for a cavalry from what city, whose conflict with Egesta later prompted the Sicilian expedition?
Oh my god. I guessed.
I'd like an answer, man.
The Lucas.
Nah, this is Selinus. Selinus. You got 10 points for your trouble. We're moving on. Toss up number 8 for any player on any team. Words such as aspidion or paidion as well, Kyle.
Like diminutives.
Diminutives is correct, as well as anthropiskos and epulion belong to what class of nouns, with epulion being related to the noun epos, was the rest of the question. Bonus 1 for suck. Many Homeric words are diminutive in form, but not in meaning, as with pedion, which has what meaning?
Can you repeat it? Or
Pedion.
spell it?
Pedion. I'm not getting my Greek out for you. It's an Omicron, if that helps.
Okay. Like a plane.
Yeah, I'll take plain. Plain, field, meadow, something large, grassland. Bonus 2. Other diminutives provide notable shifts in meaning from their base word, as with the diminutive turis, which comes from tura. Please define either turis or tura.
Okay, I can get you a thura, which means door. I think door for thura.
Right. All right. So tura means door. Turis is a window, a little door. Little door, maybe it's out of the house. There you go. Have 20 points. 20 points on toss up 8. Toss up number 9 for any player on any team. What author, 2 of whose siblings appear in the recently discovered Brothers poem, legendarily died by jumping from cliffs at Lucas? No, Macthenia.
Menander.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Saif.
Empedocles.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. What author, 2 of whose siblings appear in the recently discovered Brothers poem, legendarily died by jumping from cliffs at Lucas, supposedly loved the poet Alcaeus, and was termed the 10th muse by Plato? Anand.
Sappho.
Sappho. Blah, 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 blah. 10th muse.
Yeah.
Take your points. So bonus 1. Sappho was perhaps a contemporary of what Mytilenean tyrant, a member of the 7 sages who had an extended feud with Alcaeus.
Okay. What 7 sages do we know? Is
Good
Solon
question.
There were
one
7
of them?
sages?
Okay. I don't remember any of them. Okay.
Take a name and guess it, I guess.
I'd like
I
an
don't
answer,
know.
please.
Solon. Fine.
Nah. But you're in the wheelhouse. Pittacus is who we're looking for. Pittacus. Pittacus of Mytilene. Bonus 2. Sappho 16 begins with the lines, some say an army of cavalry, others an army of foot soldiers, others an army of ships is the most beautiful thing on this black earth. Name either the woman who is addressed in this poem or the thing that Sappho herself declares to be the most beautiful.
Okay. I don't know. Do we have any guesses?
I have not met Sappho.
I mean, maybe like Flower Island. I don't know.
I'd like an
It's
answer.
going to be relating to the woman's lips. Final.
Nah, no. So the woman in question is Anactoria. But the thing that is the most beautiful is whatever one loves. Whatever you love is the most beautiful thing. And isn't that
Oh,
really
that's
the
neat.
beautiful thing? It's like the friends we make along the way is the best moral of Agon. 10 points on 9. Great. Yeah. Toss up number 10 for any player on any team. What Greek verb with what meaning is described in the following clues? It combines with a verb for to eat in the word esophagus. Matt Thomas. Answer, please.
Saw meaning within.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Kyle.
Like so meaning outside of?
Nope, I will repeat for the remaining team. What Greek verb, with what meaning, is described in the following clues? It combines with a verb for to eat in the word esophagus. It lies at the root of the name of a rhetorical device where a word is repeated at the beginning of successive clauses. It lies at the root of paraphernalia and metaphor. Anand.
Okay, this is gonna be embarrassing. But Femi to say?
Nah, pharaoh.
Okay.
Pharaoh, to carry.
Oh,
there.
like whoops.
Yeah, pharaoh, parrying. Dang. Well, that's okay. Can't get them all. So that's the half. Joe, what do we look like?
After the first drop toss-up and halfway through, team many years ago has 105 points. Team SU-CK has 30 points, and TJ has 10 points.
Woo! Feel it. You feeling the hype? Are you feeling it now? 200 points on the board. Get hype. All right. I don't know. We're all just like staring at Zoom. We've been doing this for so long. Like, you got to find ways to keep it fresh. Back half. Toss up number 11 for any player on any team. What sport is the focus of Sophocles' lost tragedy, The Men of Larissa, which details the Nikhil?
Discus throwing.
Discus throwing is correct. The funeral games held by Teutonides, where the grandfather of Perseus was killed by the hero's errant throw. Was the rest of the question. Bonus one. Amphiaraus won the javelin and discus competitions at the first Nemean Games, which honored the death of what youth, euphemistically termed Archemerus, or bringer of doom?
Opheltes. Yeah. Opheltes, final answer.
Opheltes is correct. Bonus two, at Patroclus's funeral games in the Iliad, which of the Greeks beats Leonteus, Ajax Telamon, and Epeius in the throwing competition, which some commentators interpret as a discus contest?
Polypoetes.
Yeah, because it's like the chucking, it was like a boulder. Okay, whatever. Polypoetes final.
Right. Polypoetes. He doesn't do one thing, he does many things. For a full 20 points on toss up 11. Toss up number 12 for any player. Taking place in an andron after the conclusion of a deipnon featuring Kottaba, Matt Thomas.
Symposium.
Symposium is correct. As one form, Kottabos, as one form of entertainment and centering around the krater. What type of event has a name that literally means drinking together was the rest of the question. Bonus one, what was the primary function of the symposiarch at a symposion? A description is fine.
To, I guess, mix and distribute the wine. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably like the same as like a Rex Bibendi, right? Like
Yeah, that makes sense.
how much parts.
Like the ratio?
wine.
That's my guess.
Yeah. They would determine like how many parts wine would be in like the drinks they had.
Yeah. They determined how strong the wine would be.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. It's the Rex Bibendi, but Greek. Or really, the Rex Bibendi is the symposiarch, but Roman. So, bonus two. The symposia are often compared with what Spartan eating clubs, which usually comprised about 15 soldiers?
This is City-on.
Yeah, that sounds good. Go for it.
Like,
I think I lost somebody.
I think Alan just
Final.
like completely lagged out.
Oh,
this.
Yeah.
yeah, that's correct. Sycition, the eating together rather than the drinking together. For a full 20 points on toss up 12. There we go. Toss up 13 for any player on any team. For the verb montano, give the third person singular perfect Kyle. Answer, please.
Memma
Mematheka is correct. Indicative, a form that uses the verbs reduplicated perfect stem. Mematheka was the rest of the question. Bonus one, make that form aorist.
Montano Mathesoma Emathon Emathe. All right. Make that form aorist. Emathe final.
Emathe or emathen. I don't know, maybe there's a vowel after this word. Put that movable new right there. Bonus 2, now make that form dual.
I've not studied my dual forms, so this
Sorry, neither
will
have I,
not be,
man.
that will not be dual. That was not a pun. That was not a pun. That was. Let's go. Methane.
Nah, emathetane.
Yeah.
So ending with tau, eta, nu, but it's still that emethe on it. So emethetane. You got 15 on 13. Huzzah. Toss up number 14 for any player on any team. The ethnographic text Airs, Waters, Places is attributed to Saif.
There's waters.
Answer, please.
Heraclitus.
No, I'm sorry, McThenia.
Hippocrates.
Hippocrates is correct. To what author who supposedly declared Hobios brachus he de techne macre, or life is short, art is long, in reference to the difficulty of learning medicine. Tequil, I want to deduct points from you for the clinical buzz reference. He's a doctor. Bonus 1. Hippocrates is often credited with inventing the theory of the four humors, which supposedly made up and drove the human body. Give the English names for any 2 of those 4 humors.
Like blood and bile.
Blood
Isn't
and
there like
bile.
2 types of bile? Like yellow bile and
Yeah,
another
I
type
think
of bile or
it is.
something?
What's the fourth one?
Is it phlegm? Nah.
Yeah, I think it is phlegm.
Is it phlegm? Okay. Well, do we actually say blood and bile? I feel like we don't have to
Answer,
kind of-
please.
Blood and bile
Prompt.
final. Blood and yellow bile.
Sure,
final?
yellow is an acceptable color for bile, so is black.
Okay.
You all got all 4. It's phlegm, blood, yellow bile, black bile, which is great because that's not bonus 2. Bonus 2 is the important Hippocratic text on the sacred disease identifies what disorder as possessing a natural rather than divine origin, helping shift the Greeks' understanding of medicine away from the supernatural.
Epilepsy, I think.
It is epilepsy.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
Epilepsy final.
It is epilepsy. 20 points on 14. Toss up number 15 for any player on any team. Note to players, there will be an extra clue after the sentence is read twice. Say in Attic Greek, if you were to hear the sound of battle, you would quickly flee. That's if you were to hear the sound, Kyle. Answer, please.
A on akusas tain phonane trying to think of a word for battle.
I'd like you to finish your answer.
Macase.
Okay.
Su effuges taku.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Matt Thomas is buzzed in the middle of that. Ah, hey man, can you unmute and give me that? I see what you have here. I just want to hear what you're saying.
Oh, wait, what do you want me to do?
Can you just like say what you've written out here? Because I have Greek in front of me, and
Okay.
it's going to be hard to.
A10 ponen tes makes eques taku epelges.
No, I'm not going to take it. Anand, you buzzed in the middle of this.
A ten phonin tes makes equas takus epelges.
No. So you have like the general, like, the thrust of what the sentence is. The clue is keep in mind that future less vivid clauses like these use 2 optatives and in the apodosis the particle on. So I needed something like eten ponein tes maches akuois or akuoite tacheos an apopelgois or apopelgoite. I needed optatives and I needed an on in the apodosis. Conditionals. Always fun to try to do in Agon. Good college tries though, everybody. We got very close and I'm proud of us. But no points on 15. Joe.
All right. After 3/4 of our round, Team Old has 165 points, Team Suck has 45 points, and TJ has 10 points.
I just like that we're all on the board and we're having fun with our friends. But really, we got 100 points still on the table. Like, you got to grab those points. All right. Otherwise, I'm giving them away. And you can't stop me when I'm giving the points away. There are people out there who need points, and it's you all. You need these points. Toss up 16 for any player on any team. What Olympian deity, probably depicted with arms outstretched in opposite directions in a bronze statue recovered from Nikhil?
Poseidon.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Saif. I'd like an answer, please.
Apollo.
Nah, it's a really bad time of me to take a breath, but I had to. Toss up 16. I'm going to restart this for the last team. What Olympian deity, probably depicted with arms outstretched in opposite directions in a bronze statue recovered from Cape Artemisium, was honored by Liban of Elis with a temple that contained a, quote, wonder of the world and stood at Olympia? What? Okay, hi. David.
Artemis?
Nah, it's Zeus.
Can we challenge to see if Poseidon's acceptable?
You're welcome to.
At least on the like initial clue.
At Cape.
I think Poseidon is acceptable at like Cape Artemisium still.
Right, but is he correct by the rest of the question?
Okay. So that's actually, yeah, that's fine. I mean, it can be an ambiguity. I'll talk to
yeah, because if it doesn't fit with the rest of the question, then you took a risk. So you can challenge, but I've denied it. Saving Kearney like 30 seconds of looking up. No points on 16, and we're moving on. Toss up 17 for any player on any team. What group led an ineffective attack on the fort of Fuleb, whose defenders quickly moved to reclaim the Piraeus, kill Critias in battle, and who's first? Your Saif.
Like the what's it called? The
Sir, please.
400.
Nah, Nikhil.
The 30 Tyrants?
The 30 Tyrants is correct. Recover control of Athens from a Spartan-backed oligarchy was the rest of that. Bonus 1. Critias had earlier paranoiacally manufactured the death of what man? A son of Hagnon and the co-leader of the 30 Tyrants.
Thrasymachus?
The son of Hagnon. Oh.
I think it's is it Thrasymachus? God damn.
It would be Thrasymachus, I think. But do you know who the other one was?
Thrasybulus, who's the like dude at Samos who does all the leading and stuff.
Okay.
I'd like an answer, please.
Sounds better than
Thrasymachus, final?
Nah. This is Theramenes.
Oh, that dude's still
that
exists.
Dude, yeah, he does.
My bad.
Bonus 2. What was Theramenes' manner of death?
Oh,
Hemlock.
wasn't this like, yeah, Hemlock.
Yeah. Hemlock final?
Because it's in the parentheses, I'm going to prompt you to say, what did he do to the hemlock?
Like ingested.
All right, fine. I have drank hemlock. He was forced to drink hemlock. And apparently he toasted Critias' health as he did so. What a boss. Based. Am I doing that right? Am I cool? Am I hip? Wonderful. You got 15 on 17. Toss up number 18 for any player on any team. A set of moral precepts supposedly spoken by Chiron. Nikhil.
Hesiod?
Hesiod is correct. Against sickness that prompts an elaborate description of Heracles' shield and a catalog of women are the subjects of poems once attributed to what author of Theogony? Hesiod. Bonus 1. The description of Heracles' shield, like that of Achilles' shield in Iliad 18, is an example of what narrative device in which a work of art is vividly described through words?
Ekphrasis.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Ekphrasis final.
Ekphrasis or ekphrasis is correct. Bonus 2, the ancients also attributed to Homer a poem about Heracles that was titled for his taking of what Greek city?
Wait,
Sparta or Pylos or one of those.
I was gonna say Oikalia, but I don't think that's right. What is
I
the
don't know.
Margites about? That's definitely not it. I don't think it doesn't sound like a city. So
Yeah, whichever one of those.
I'd like
you
an answer,
choose.
please.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say Oikalia. I think it's wrong. Oikalia
No,
final.
you're right. It is Oikalia.
Nice.
You gotta trust your gut, bud. That's 20 on 18. Toss up number 19 for any player on any team. What material was known as xulon in Greek? Kyle.
Like wood.
Wood is correct. Xulon in Greek would be used to make a doru and would come from a dendron to build a naos, was the rest of the question. Bonus 1. What is the meaning of the Greek noun moklos, as in the Homeric lines, hoi men moklon helontes elainon oxun ep akro ophthalmo energesan?
Can you paste that in perchance?
I will give you the Greek because you asked so nicely.
Thank you.
So the word in question is moklos. What's that mean?
Oh, it means like burden. I think so. Yeah, like burden or yeah, like burden final.
Nah, it means like a bar or a stake. You know, a thing that you jam in some giant monster's eye. As in the Homeric line. Here's where it's happening.
I see.
Bonus 2. What is the Greek word for forest? Very uninspired bonus 2. I don't have Homer to read to you.
That's true. Okay, so I don't know the word for forest, so I'm going to say
Give me a guess.
hotopos.
No,
Hotopos dendron, which is the place of trees.
no. It's hule. Hule. Upsilon lambda eta. Hule. Great. So that is 10 on 19. And Joe, we're coming in at the home stretch here.
And ultimately, Fourscore, etc. has 200 points. Suck has 55 points. And TJ has 10 points.
Wonderful. That's tremendous. All right, let's read this last question and finish strong, teams. Toss up number 20 for any player on any team. What goddess supposedly created the constellation Boötes to honor Saif?
Demeter.
Demeter is correct. The plow's invention by her son Philomelus, though this directly contradicts the story that she conceived him with Iasion while lying in a thrice plowed field. Demeter. Bonus 1. What twin brother of Philomelus acted as the literal representation of the Earth's wealth?
Ludus final.
Ludus is correct. Bonus 2. Iasion founded the mystery rites on what island from which he traveled to attend the wedding of Cadmus and Harmonia?
Oh no. Let's see. Would this be I don't even know, maybe Crete. Kyle, what you think?
Sure.
Okay, Crete final.
No, this is Samothrace. 15 on 20. Final score, Joe.
And finally, Fourscore and 2,431 years ago has 200 points. SU-CK has 70 points. And Thomas Jefferson has 10 points.
Huzzah! Thanks for playing, everybody. I'm going to stop the recording now.